Mrs. Nanai was a kind, elderly lady who lived alone in a small house on the edge of town. She had lived there for most of her life and had watched as the town grew and changed around her. Her children had grown up and moved away, and her husband had passed away many years ago. Now, at the age of 85, she spent most of her days alone, with no one to talk to but her cats. Despite her loneliness, Mrs. Nanai was a proud woman and didn't like to ask for help. She struggled to get around her house, and her garden had become overgrown and neglected. She missed having someone to share her life with, but she didn't want to be a burden on anyone else. One day, a group of children from the local school came to her door. They had been tasked with performing community service, and they wanted to know if there was anything they could do to help her. Mrs. Nanai was hesitant at first, but the children's enthusiasm was infectious, and she agreed to let them help. Over the next few weeks, the children visited Mrs. Nanai every day after school. They helped her tidy up her house and garden, and they spent time chatting with her and listening to her stories. Mrs. Nanai was thrilled to have company and looked forward to their visits every day. As the weeks went on, Mrs. Nanai's health started to decline. She became frail and struggled to get around her house, but the children continued to visit her every day. They helped her with cooking and cleaning, and they even took her to doctor's appointments when she needed it. One day, Mrs. Nanai became very ill and was rushed to the hospital. The children were devastated and visited her every day, bringing her flowers and cards to brighten up her room. Mrs. Nanai was touched by their kindness and felt grateful to have made such wonderful friends. In the end, Mrs. Nanai passed away peacefully in her sleep. The children were heartbroken but knew that they had made a difference in her life. They had shown her that she was not alone and that there were people in the world who cared about her. They had given her the gift of friendship and had shown her that it was never too late to make new friends. The moral value of this story is that kindness and compassion can make a real difference in someone's life. Even a small act of kindness can brighten up someone's day and bring joy into their life. We should all take the time to reach out to those who may be lonely or struggling and offer them our support and friendship. We never know what impact our kindness may have on someone else's life. Thank you for watching. And stay alive.